Hello again. I'm going to start just by reading a few bits of Psalm 46. So the Psalms are this book in the middle of the Bible written by a guy called David and a bunch of his peers. They're all songs or poetry, kind of giving praise to God, sometimes wrestling with really difficult situations, sometimes joyful, sometimes full of despair and sadness. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I want to read the first 3 verses of it and then verse 10 as well. So the psalmist writes this: God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way, and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, and the mountains quake with their surging. And then later on the psalmist says this: be still and know that I am God. Most of us live busy lives. Most of us are on the go all the time. Modern life is hectic. And it's one of the blessings, I guess, of this time, is a lot of us are stuck in our homes and adjusting to a new pace of life, is that we're going to find time just to be still. A friend of mine who's a photographer has been I think it's called a macro lens, so you can zoom really close up, you can come really close, but he has been just taking some time every day to take some real close up pictures of things like the stamen of lilies or things in his garden, but just focusing in on the beauty that's around him. So I guess today's devotion is really a challenge, is just to take some time to be still. I'm sure that's difficult for a bunch of us. We've got family around us, we've got kids running about, but equally some of us are on our own at the moment and dealing with that, and there's a hecticness that comes with being on your own as well. But just a challenge to take some time to focus in on the things of God, to be still and know that He's God in the midst of fear and anxiety, in the midst of volatility at the moment. Just taking a bit of time to just take a moment to think on the things of God, to not let your mind rush away, but to be deliberate, to be active in just making yourself still. If you're not sure how to do that, then just find somewhere quiet. Say a really simple prayer. Prayer doesn't need to be complex. It's just you talking to God. You don't need to be in a special building. You don't need to be wearing anything special. You can simply find some time and just say, God, I just want to make myself still. Would you tell me about how good you are? Would you just turn my mind to your goodness? I just need to take some time to dwell on who you are. And then just sit in silence for a bit. Let your mind wander to how incredible God is, and enjoy that time. Bye for now.